What's happening, gamers? It's K-Mega405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. Now, we know we've been listening to a lot of what the naysayers have been saying, dogging out a bunch of games. Sea of Thieves, they dog out State of Decay 2. They've been on a rant talking about Crackdown and about the cloud. Xbox has really been in a really good spot here of late for the last couple of months. Definitely after E3, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement has come from that conference, and it's still staying strong. And a lot of people may not understand that, because it's usually Xbox has a lot of highs, then they get a lot of lows. But this seems to be consistent. One thing that they haven't had this generation is being consistent with having just a lot of positive feedback. And it seems like it's going to continue by looking at some things that's been going on today. First off, let's just talk about backwards compatibility. As you can see, I'm playing SSX3. And we know that there's people that say, oh, we don't care about old games. But this is a fan service. Backwards compatibility is something that gives gamers more access to a feature, even if they don't want it. It's something that's good for them in the future for games that they may not have played, and especially a title like this. But there could be a lot of the younger guys out there, guys and girls out there, that never played this game and might be into a snowboarding game. And then seeing that games that people have on a list that they want to have brought up, like today, Ruse, it's a tactical strategy game, kind of like Halo Wars 2, comes out today, plus Dante's Inferno, which that got a lot of people's attention. And for people saying that they don't want to buy these games, or a lot of people are not interested in them, they wouldn't keep bringing them if this wasn't a hit. It's a great feature, just like Game Pass. Game Pass is definitely one of the best features to come out this generation. It is very consumer friendly when it comes to budget. And when you have new games to be added in there, and then if there's third party that's going to implement their new games onto the Game Pass, it's a wrap. It's definitely going to be the future in gaming. I think that you already see some third party companies already trying to get ready to do that. You got Ubisoft already. You see EA Access has been the first when it came to what they're doing, but with Xbox doing Game Pass, this is a whole nother animal, and it's definitely, like I said, going to be the future. But also today there was this Amazon, it's kind of like their Black Friday. It's there's the digital sale, I believe, and it's really been huge and popular for the last, I guess, 5-7 years or so. And when you go to the gaming section, you look at what's the #1 selling product, and it is the forgotten Xbox One S. It's pretty impressive, because a lot of people think that the Xbox One S is already dead. And lo and behold, it is the #1 selling bundle out there. When you go and you look at other things, Nintendo's doing really good with what they're doing. The Switch is #3. And for the Xbox One X, it is in the top 100, which is pretty damn good for a system that is supposed to be too expensive for people to buy. So that's really positive. I think for what you see, that's the PlayStation 4 controller docking station is #11. But for seeing that Xbox is having the #1 spot when PlayStation has been so dominant, it's pretty telling that a lot of people are getting excited for some of these features that a lot of people said that wouldn't even matter. Also, other great news. In regards to what Xbox has been doing with this requirement of studios, we all know that they got those 5 from E3, which is really huge, but we know that they also aren't done. But that was mostly rumor and speculation. Now, what we come to find out is that this isn't a rumor. Today, seems that was in an interview that was in that was an article that they just came out and just said, hey, look, this is what we're doing. And I'm going to read it to you right here. It's pretty interesting. It said, while the industry is growing across the board, there seems to be fewer teams and studios focused on mid-tier games that sit between AAA blockbusters on one end and smaller indie games on the other. Those are some of the kind of studios that we're interested in partnering with right now. Studios with teams that can make quality crafted games that sit just between the mid-tier and AAA, and by becoming part of our Microsoft Studios family, can focus on craft and innovation and accelerate their creative growth. So right there, as you see, it took a shot at the naysayers that kept saying that 343 Coalition Turn 10, they don't have creative freedom. They can't do anything else. Even Playground Games, before they got acquired, wouldn't be able to do anything else except for what generates money. And as we already have been hearing in rumors, which is pretty much probably a solid truth, is that Playground Games is going to do Fable. And for the rest of these companies, they're going to be doing multiple games as well. And I think maybe 343 is going to change what Halo is. And that's what I was saying. As long as Xbox acquires more studios, it's a positive effect, because they can still keep their core doing what they want to and have them go and branch out those major franchises to do different type of genres amongst those big heavy hitter games, which I think is very smart and very positive. And some more positive towards the Xbox, the attachment rate. They're saying that it's close to the 360. So if it's on pace with the 360, and if people are giving out these crazy numbers about how many of the Xbox Ones are out there in the wild, then that is incredible to be compared to a system that sold well over 80 million consoles, plus the fact that games like Halo 5 still has a huge amount of people on there. We've heard that even Halo Wars 2, that looked like there was a game left for dead out there into some of the gaming public, is that it has over 30,000 players on the PC that plays it consistently. This is a testament to what's going on, and Xbox has been doing positive, making these magnificent numbers when it comes to earning cash. And for the reason why they're getting these studios, they know what they're doing. They're keeping quiet, and it seems like for right now that it's working. And also, last but not least, Remedy came to Xbox and said something in the effects of, hey, look, if you want to get Quantum Break 2, if you want another Alan Wake, we are available. Come talk to us. Now, I wonder if that's going to be one of those studios that Xbox will try to acquire. It would be a smart move by them. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Everybody have a good one.
Had a lot of money, knotted up, rubber band money. Next to the Xbox, thrown in my Jordan box. I think it was my 13s, something that I rarely rock. White and black high top, I used to wear the high socks back when I was balling shoes.